Frank, Steve Waters.
Hey Steve,
Nice to meet you. I'm glad you could come today.
Thanks for taking time for us.
Sure. Tell you a little bit about this site to give you some background before you get a tour. This is a City of Sacramento owned site. It used to be a National Guard facility that was leased from the city for 50 years. And fortunately for us, the lease just expired. So our city manager was able to grab this property and get us started here. We've got a lot to do still. We've got surplus cabins they had and surplus FEMA trailers out here. We've got 130 guests right now, our clients. The goal is to probably up that if they can get some grants and buy some more cabins of some type. We also bring full services in, so we've got use of some of these buildings here that we can bring case managers into and partners into, partnering agencies to give people a lot of services.
Steve started this company, like you said, to fill a gap. You talked about that. And he saw that most of the shelters here in Sacramento, they had all these barriers, drug tested. If people's behavior was out of sorts, they would get booted from the programs. And he saw a need for people that, for like a large chunk of the people who are living on the streets. The psychological and physical trauma that people experience living out there takes its toll. And when you lose hope, drugs and alcohol is a really easy escape to make those problems at least go away temporarily. We welcome people like that.
The story behind that's interesting. The mayor and the city council put on an effort. We have 9 districts to find a site in each district. And they did about an 18-month process, and it didn't work. They didn't come up with the sites they wanted. There was too much pushback from the neighborhoods. They were also trying to find a lot of small sites rather than a large one like this. And I think what they decided to do was turn it to the city manager, who's, let's just say, less in the public eye, not quite as a political a position, although it's full of politics. And he was able to find this site.
We don't allow alcohol and drug use on site, but we understand that people are struggling with issues in their lives. They're struggling with trauma. We accept them. We train our staff on, to recognize the signs and symptoms of mental health disorders. We have a lot of people on staff who are in recovery themselves, so they have the ability to connect with people on a real way where they go, look, I know where you're at. I know exactly where you're at because I've been there. And I can show you that there is hope, there is light at the end of that tunnel. And we connect them to resources. We collect data on every single person that comes in here. We have extensive entry interviews on people. We track, before they come in, their health data. We track our case managers, getting them connected to primary health care, mental health care, alcohol and other drug services. And we try to eliminate barriers. So Justin, our director here at Roseville Road, he has developed a good relationship with the UC Davis nurse practitioner program. So the nurse practitioner students come here and they give a free primary health care clinic every other week. So twice a month they come out, they set up right here, and their student volunteers, they go out to the pharmacy and get the meds. We have a partnership with a local mental health nonprofit called Life Practice, and just last week we started one-on-one therapy here on site. And we're hoping that grows. So as our clients become more accustomed to the therapist being here on site, they get to know who she is. We're hoping that we get more and more appointment slots filled, and we're able to bring her on more days. And then county mental health comes on site for the really severe mental health issues. They come on site twice a week and they do assessments and referrals to the county mental health system. Our focus has been healthcare. Our clients who get connected to just primary healthcare one time, they're twice as likely to leave here to permanent housing. So the people at our youth shelter, we've been doing the one-on-one therapy for quite a while, and our clients there who engage in the one-on-one therapy, 70% of them leave to permanent housing. The reasons that all of these clients here are on the streets are as varied as the people that are here. right? It's not just economic woes, it's not just losing a job, it's the complete collapse of the support system that we all have built or have been fortunate enough to have been born into in our lives. Either they never had that support system, or because of various issues, they've burned through that support system and it's not available to them anymore. When people come to one of our sites, and that's every site we run, they get complete wraparound services. Everyone is assigned a case manager, and before they leave, if they're leaving to permanent housing, our team has connected them to the community resources that they're going to need to maintain stability and be successful. For this site, the city pays for the security that's on site, and we have staff 24/7. It's sort of a blend.
It's a blend.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the security here on our site handles mostly the exterior of the site and the perimeter, and my staff handle all of the client services inside the facility. 20 to 25 is a good amount so that our case managers have enough time during the week for one-on-ones with all of their clients. They all have offices on site. The clients are all assigned a case manager, and they know who their case manager is. And they're available Monday through Friday during normal business hours. I'd say half of our people are educated in human services, psychology, sociology, social work with a bachelor's degree. A lot of our folks come from a different background, whether it be lived experience. They've lived on the streets, or they've been homeless themselves. And several of our folks have some lived experience with addiction, and they're in recovery. We also have housing specialists who their only job is to make connections with landlords and rental properties in the neighborhood and start getting people, landlords, interested and willing to rent to our clients.
Insurance,
Yeah,
liability.
yep.
How do you handle that?
The tent site insurance was astronomically high. Okay, so the city's Department of Community Response is our referral partner. They refer people here. When people are reluctant, we bring them in and come see the place. Before you say no, come take a look. It's not what you see from the outside, right? Come meet some people. They'll see smiles. They can talk to our clients. And a lot of times after the city staff bring them here, they go, okay, I think I'll give it a try. And then we wrap them in services.
So the referral only to get in?
Correct. Yeah. But there's no barrier. So if they come in intoxicated, we understand. We'll work with them. And my main goal is for our clients who stay here to stay here as long as it takes for them to recover. And that's on us as well. That's on us behaving in a way that makes them feel welcome. And if they're having an emotional moment, fine, let them yell, let them scream, let them call you names. It's not about you, the world. They're angry at the world. It's not just you. And you'd be amazed after that screaming match if our staff were just go, you feel better? Did you get it out of your system? How about we talk tomorrow? And we've just built trust with that person, right? Because they know that they can trust our people to be here for them in their darkest moments. And those are the people that get housed. Those are the people that stay with us and they engage. And I'm proud of that.